In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to add a link in your Moodle course. This way you can add a link to the zip notes so that the students who want to print off their own zip notes can. And then I'll also show you how to put a link to the completed zip notes that are on the Math Lab website. So right now you can see I'm in my sandbox course for a face-to-face course, so your Moodle shell for your face-to-face class should look very similar. And this is just kind of the front topic list. And so you've got a decision to make about where you want to put the link. You can either put it right here in the topic link or inside course materials. Either way is just fine. So I'm going to go to course materials and I'll put it in this course materials folder. Wherever you put it, you can just tell your students, show them the first day of class, that's where it is. So before you hit anything, it should look like this. It'll just look like course materials. You won't see anything. You want to come over here to the top right and turn editing on. Okay, so then you see these different options: add a resource, add a block, edit layout, topic settings. So I'm going to hit add a resource. And we want to, I need to scroll down, we want to add a URL. Okay, so I'm going to pretend this is a 1200 course, but it'll work the same for whichever course you're teaching. So we want to name our link. This is what the students will actually see and what they'll click on. So, you know, I'll put something like printable zip notes. Or maybe you'll put something like printable course notes, whatever you want the students to see. So we can say click here to see the blank zip notes and print them, or whatever you want to put. Okay, then this is where we need the website. Okay, so this is the PDF that I sent you that has the links for all the different courses. And so I'm going to highlight the one for 1200. You'll highlight whichever class you're teaching. Okay. Edit, copy. You know, if you're used to the shortcut, you can just hit Control-C. And then we'll go back to the Moodle, and an external URL, we're going to paste it. So edit, paste, or Control-V, whatever you're used to. Okay. Then we've noticed a lot of times it's best to have it open in a pop-up. And then we'll hit save and return to course. And that's all you have to do. And you'll see when it returns, it now has this little thing that says printable zip notes. And if we hit it, it'll have a pop-up and the zip notes will pop up. Now, one thing about how I uploaded these into Google Docs, you know, having this link, it'll bring them to the whole folder for the whole course. You can see here along the side which chapters they are. And then here there's this nice view. And then if they either click on the chapter or click on what was there, you know, click here, it'll take them to that chapter, and then they can print them from there. Okay, so there's our printable zip notes. Those are the blank ones. If you want to add a link for the completed ones, we'll hit add resource again. It'll be the same process. We'll go down to URL. Okay, so here we can say something like link to completed zip notes. And we can say click here to find a copy of the completed zip notes, or whatever you want to tell them. Okay, and the external URL, if you go back to that PDF that I sent you, this is just from the Math Lab. It's just the Math Lab website. They're all listed there. So we're going to copy this link. So edit, copy, or Control-C. We'd go edit, paste, or Control-V. Okay, we'll do that in a pop-up as well. Okay, and then we'll just say save and return to course. Okay, now they're both there. And if we click on this second one, you'll see it brings up the Math Lab web page. And you can tell the students, they scroll down. This is also a good thing to show them because it'll have the hours for the Math Lab, the current hours. the links are actually there to the blank ones too. And then you'll see for each chapter you've got the completed zip notes. Okay, for all the courses. So even, especially if you're in a higher, 1205, 1206, 1215, you can tell them if there's anything they need to review, they can go back and review it. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and if you still have any questions, just let me know. You can send me an email. And if you're really having trouble with this, one other option is to print out the PDF I sent you and give that PDF with the links to your students or to email it to them.